Welcome back to another episode of Up the Score Show, and we got Nerdball Podcast, y'all. This is another mock draft. This is our second version. Drayden was our first, or what do you go by? What do I call you by on these episodes? Nerdball, Nerdball, Nerd,
Drayden, Drayden,
Nerd,
Drayden, Drayden,
Nerd, Dre, whoever.
Dray, Dray, Dray.
Check me out. With the
Mhm.
first pick, what would you do if you was the Washington Wizards? There's a lot of ways that they could go. Trey Young is on this team now, and them having pick one is kind of crazy.
Caleb
So
Wilson, welcome on my team.
yeah, nah, Dre. Come on. That just not realistic. He ain't part of the big three. Um,
I know, but would you want Boozer on this team over
Boozer,
Caleb?
yeah. Boozer fits tremendously next to Sar.
But
Uh,
who's a
Sa-
better fit?
Boozer.
I think.
Caleb Wilson and Alex Sarr are similar prospects. They offer the same thing. It's just that Caleb Wilson is a better rebounder. Like if you want to sit here and tell me that Caleb Wilson is better than Alex Sarr, I wouldn't think that's crazy. But like Cam Boozer is too. And Alex Sarr wasn't
I
that.
can hear you out. I can hear you out with both of them. As long as they get a big man next to Alex Sarr, I'm happy.
Yeah, no, but I almost don't want to. You want to go with a big next to. All right, I don't hate that, but
I think they're starting. I think they're starting freaking Chris Middleton, man.
I just think that's not the right thing. Okay, with me, Drayden, in the draft, I think in the draft is where you go off of talent. Free agency, go get a power forward. Like what you need in free agency. Who's available in free agency for them to fix that
Not
part?
anybody that wants to go to Washington. I'll say that. Nobody
Uh,
wants
but they're gonna actually. You got to remember that how much money are they freeing up this off season?
like 30 million. Oh, never mind. Actually, no, like 30. Yeah,
They're
30.
gonna pay Trey Young.
Yeah, no, 30 million because Chris Middleton's gone.
Yeah, and then look, they got Ian Mahami who was still getting paid somehow, stealing money.
How?
I don't know, but it says 20 million.
Yo.
So that's crazy. So you feel me? Like nah, you could just overpay some power forward in free agency. I think Darren Peterson is the best player here. You've never
But
you
I
don't
don't
want
think he fits because they already got Trey Jones.
to. Wow, they do. Wait, they Trey Johnson, yeah,
Yeah, Trey Jones.
yeah, and then they got dude, that's not insane.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe Cam Boozer might be the first overall pick off of fit.
But check me out though. With Darren Peterson, right? He could be their backup point guard. They don't have a backup point guard.
Buff Carrington.
Dang, bro.
You just want Darren Peterson over there.
You're right. No, I do. I have been watching games and Darren Peterson is just almost the best player. But you're right. You're almost right. Wow, that's crazy. The Wizards should go with like somebody to complement Alex Sarr. Like we know that he's kind of a weak rebounder, bro. I mean, that's just Cam Boozer, man. You're gonna have Trey Young. You're gonna have Trey Young ball with Alex Sarr as his lob threat. Cam Boozer, he's going to be better than John Collins at worst. He's going to be better than John Collins. But at the same time, what do you think about AJ DeBansa?
He also, I don't think, doesn't fit.
Him at power forward.
Yeah, but like how he's like 205, 215?
He's grabbing 7 boards a game. He's 210.
But like
He could play power forward. I mean, that's probably almost his position. AJ DeBansa, is he not a 3-4?
what do you mean 3 floor?
1 is point, 2 is shooting guard, 3 is small forward, 4 is power forward, 5 is center.
Okay, my bad.
So like he's a small forward and a power forward.
He's a wing. I'll say that.
Yeah, no, exactly. But I think he's a big wing. Like Darren Peterson, I look at him as a no, Darren Peterson, not a good
A combo guard.
comparison. Yeah, he's a combo guard, exactly. But like he also could be a small wing. I think Darren Peterson could also play small forward. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna give Darren Peterson like the Shea comp, like 6'6" combo guard that is a big guard and could become a small wing, but he's so good at being a combo guard, you're just gonna let him be a big combo guard. I not Darren Peterson is awesome, but like you said, they just are filled with him on this team, which sucks. But AJ DeBansa or Cameron Boozer, who do you think is the better player?
AJ.
So like I almost he could also play power forward on this team. Like I almost just want to go to a better player. Is that crazy?
Nah, but like I feel like if I was the GM coming into this draft, my bad, I would hope that one of the top two big men are kind of still here to complement Alex Sarr.
Yeah. So you don't think AJ DeBansa compliments Alex Sarr?
Not that much.
So you want to take Cameron Boozer here with pick one?
Yes, actually. And I actually, now that I think about it, Alex Sarr kind of needs spacing. He's not as
Yeah,
good as
no,
a
I agree.
3-point shooter, and Cameron Boozer's looking like a not great 3-point shooter, but like good enough for his position to like be a threat.
Nah, he's looking like he has capabilities to become a great 3-point shooter. He looked like a small cat, Bobby Portis. You just have a
Like I said,
rebounding
he's a
machine.
nah. Let me not say that. Actually, never mind.
He's a what?
I was gonna say he's like a Paulo Banchero, but
Yeah,
bigger, like big.
and
You
that's a
know?
small cat, or like because he's a
Yeah.
better rebounder. Or it's a crazy way for me to say it, but we're comparing Boozer to who he is, and yes, you're right. He's like a bigger Paulo, a smaller cat, and like that are two good players to combine because one could play defense, one could rebound, and this man could always score. And at first pick, we got Carlos Boozer's son. Them genes kicking in. But did you want it to be in Washington? Probably not. But you got Trae Young, who's going to be a star guard for him, and Alex Sarr, who's going to be a star big for him. So all he got to do is really play power forward, which is, I think he's almost more in the Paulo world where he's only a power forward.
Yeah.
But like,
But
if
the
he,
thing is,
what's up?
if they pick up either him or Caleb, I think they should strike to make the plan.
Yeah,
Like that would have to be their
yeah,
goal. They
yeah,
can't like
yeah,
lose track of what they're supposed to do in a sense.
yeah. Pick two for the Indiana Pacers. We have a lot of ways we could go. Who would you take for them?
Darren Peterson, the best player in this draft, arguably.
Bro, you have Tyrese Halliburton next to Shea Gilgeous, Anthony
Next to
Edwards.
Ant, yeah, next to Ant.
Yes. No, that would be awesome. No, that would be awesome. Nah, this guy, Darren Peterson.
I don't think there's like literally anything you can say. Like you just had to pick him.
Yeah, and then you're not even supposed to be here. You're not even supposed to be here, and you're gonna have a big three of Darren Peterson, Halliburton,
And then
Siakam.
Andrew Nemhard can come off the bench.
Yes, be
Mhm.
the sixth man of the year, or maybe Darren Peterson comes off the bench for his first year, but I wouldn't do it. Like he's gonna
He
come
fits the
in.
team so good.
Yeah, he's a fast paced defender that can shoot threes. Like he could literally just. I think when Darren Peterson, if he gets into the league and like plays next to Tyrese Halliburton, could be shit you not an All-Star year one. Like Darren Peterson, that's almost why I wanted to take him with the Wizards.
Yeah, but I
Darren
feel like
Peterson.
this is a better fit. This
No,
is
it is.
more.
It of course is. But if I'm the Wizards, am I gonna be greedy? Because like that's what you should be. You should want to take the best player. But yeah, no, this is a such better fit for Darren Peterson. He'd be a Hall of Famer if he goes to the Pacers. I'll say it out. He'd literally be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Pick 3, we got the Atlanta Hawks.
Hang on. Crazy detour.
What's up?
Is Christian Laettner a Hall of Famer?
Is he in the Basketball Hall of Fame?
Maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Maybe. How many rings he got at Duke?
I don't know, but he's better than Shaq.
He's one of the best college basketball players of all time. So,
Crazy detour, my bad.
Yeah, no. Crazier or last detour. Luka, I thought was a Hall of Famer after his second year in the NBA because he was like a EuroLeague MVP and stuff, or actually coming into the NBA, I was debating if Luka was a Hall of Famer,
Yeah.
Because of like he was playing Euro basketball since 16.
Since 14, I think, actually.
Oh, exactly. So like he has one of the greatest Euro basketball careers of all time. That's why I never understood people not taking someone who's had, like, you're not gonna take the best Euro basketball player ever, But he still went like what, top 3, top 5. So it's just the fact that the best Euro basketball player ever, coach, went to the team with the first overall pick on his first time ever coaching in the NBA, and they didn't take his player. Like that shit was just mind-boggling. But pick 3 of the NBA.
Hey, it's gonna be a hot take right here. Kingston Flemings, welcome to the Atlanta Hawks.
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. I love Kingston Flemings.
Yes.
AJ DeBance is blue chip. I would just run Dyson at point.
Yeah, that could also work, but like.
So what would the lineup be? Dyson at point.
What?
Ricochet at shooting guard. Yeah, Ricochet at shooting guard.
Okay, I actually didn't think about that. Yeah, never mind.
AJ DeBance, Jalen Johnson, and whoever at center.
Porzingis, maybe?
Whoever at center. The thing is, this is about having a duo of Jalen Johnson and AJ DeBance.
Is there enough ball for both of them?
Does that contradict each other, actually? Like, is AJ DeBance like almost a Jalen Johnson comp?
Nah.
No. What? How not? Jalen Johnson.
Because he shoots more.
And then Jalen Johnson?
Yeah, mid-ranges.
Exactly. And we think his problem is that he can't shoot.
No. In mid-range, he's money, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I'm already knowing, but we're talking about NBA level 3-point shooting, It is a lineup of Dyson at point, Ricochet at 2, AJ at the 3, and Jalen Johnson at the 4, enough spacing.
That's why I wanted to kind of go Kingston Flemings.
You know what I would do? I would draft AJ and trade Dyson.
Really?
Yeah, just trade Dyson or trade Dyson or Ricochet for a point guard for a veteran point guard that could set up Jalen Johnson and AJ DeBance. Bro, Dyson Daniels, bro, come on, you got Dyson Daniels so he can fit next to Trae Young if we being real, Trae Young's gone. You got a player better than Dyson Daniels on the board. Dyson Daniels' contract, that's something you're gonna want to get up off real quick, believe it or not. While he got value, get up off that contract. If I'm the Atlanta Hawks, yes. Do you want Dyson Daniels for $35 million or AJ DeBance?
AJ.
So like, and then you just trade Dyson for another $30 million player, Or I'd even just like re-sign CJ and just run a lineup with CJ McCollum, Ricochet, AJ DeBance, Jalen Johnson and whoever else. I think you just gotta let go of Dyson Daniels and take AJ DeBancer here. Do you think Kingston Fleming is better than AJ DeBancer?
Absolutely not.
So I think you. So what do you think about just going AJ DeBancer?
Nah, now that you say it like that, it could work. Yeah, even if they don't trade Flemings,
Yeah,
Dyson, it still could work.
yeah. No, you just gotta. Yeah, no. Trust me, I know AJ. Look at that 24. What did he have 40? Like what? No. This guy
Age is
is
so
someone.
poor.
Yeah, this guy is someone we debated at pick 1.
Yeah,
Pick 4 for the Kings. Where are you going here?
I'm gonna go with the highest upside left in the draft because this team needs it, bro. If y'all see my videos, bro, I hate this team so much. Give me Caleb Wilson and help me develop him as a star in Sacramento.
I don't hate that. Him and Sabonis is a good fit. Sabonis and
I hate
him.
no. I'd rather them trade everybody, bro. This
Me,
franchise
me
this
too.
franchise needs to relocate. That's how
Me
bad I
too.
hate this
Me too. I agree with everything you just said there. But like, bro, they got Russell Westbrook out here balling, dude. Like,
Which isn't bad. Which isn't bad.
I mean, at what age? How old is Russell?
37.
Dude, they got Russell Westbrook balling for them at 37, man. As their best player on what, the 15th seed?
14.
Yeah. Big, yeah. I'm 14
Hey
years
man.
old, not
Hey
15.
man. These fans they take it to heart, man. I'm telling
Yeah. Yeah, this thing does also say power forward is a severe need, and I also think that too. And I've also said that throughout Sabonis' whole career, this is the type of power forward he needs. You know who else?
you. He is a power forward and at heart, for real, for
Yeah,
real.
Chris Sanak would be cool, but Caleb Wilson better. Now Caleb Wilson better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
let's
he's
put.
got more upside too. Like
Mm,
he could become
it's close.
somebody better.
Yeah. No, Caleb Wilson he's a crazy athlete. I do see that in him. Crazy athlete. I see a KG comp, I do
Yeah.
see the KG comp. On defense, I maybe got to watch him more, but I also see my
He's
Julius
energetic.
Randle comp.
I'll say that he's energetic, bro. At
Yes,
defense.
yeah. Yeah. So I'll go with Caleb Wilson for the Kings. No. This NBA draft class at the top 4 to this is a good top of the draft, bro. I'm telling you, Drayden, me and you started watching college basketball at a good year. You're gonna remember me saying that. This top of the draft has been one of the better ones I've remembered in a while.
And you're old.
I mean, I ain't that old, but like, yeah, whatever. Pick number 5 for the Brooklyn Nets. Who we going with?
Kingston. No, actually. No.
Why is he so low? That's why
This
we
is a
watch
this is
ball.
a yeah, no, this is an old one. This is an
Yeah,
old
yeah,
one, I
yeah.
think.
That's why we watch ball though.
I think Fournette, to be completely honest.
Snack. You know what? I don't
They drafted like 7 point guards in the last like 3 years, bro.
look. I disagree.
One of them has to hit.
Only reason I disagree is because when I was watching Houston, or
Yeah.
is that who they play on? Houston. When
Yeah,
I
they
was
said
when I was watching, Chris Sanak, like most of his production comes off of Kingston Flemings, and
yeah,
like the
but like
Nets, yeah,
there's
you could tell me that they drafted a bunch of point guards, but I can tell you this: Igor Deman is not a point guard. He's a
what about
6'9" power forward who can't shoot and could play make.
hey, we could check his stats right now. I think he's
Bro,
open.
he's a 6'9" power. He's averaging 3 assists at 6'9". Why does this guy have to run point, Drayden? They just do stuff in the end. Igor Deman was never a point guard. Even in college, I didn't think they just.
You were high on him. He's shooting 40% from 3 on 6 attempts.
Yeah, but I literally said don't turn him into Ben Simmons. They're turning him into Ben Simmons. You said that you just told me that this team could use a power forward, right? Like Chris Nack.
Yeah.
Throw that nigga at power forward. Dude, I'm telling you, Kingston Flemings could turn him into Chris Nack. Or he could be better than Chris Nack. You know why?
Because
Chris
just the
Nack
pass.
don't got yes, exactly. So like, why can't we just put people at their right positions? Like, what are we doing? Dude, this man is a 6'9" wing that can't shoot, Drayden. He's not a point guard, bro. Dude, people no, you don't see Michael Porter Jr. All he does is throw the ball to Michael Porter. You know why? He's supposed to be
Well,
in the dunker spot, but they're listing him at point guard to trick you. He's supposed to be in the dunker spot, bro. Dude, Kingston Flemings will come in there, bring the ball down the court, and have Michael Porter running off of pin downs and cooking. You know,
Michael Porter Jr. might get traded this year, anyways.
yeah, no, he is 100% actually. Exactly. So run Igor the man at small forward. Dude, run Igor the man anywhere but point guard. I'm telling you. And Kingston Flemings will have a nice playmaker next to him. I'm gonna look at my board that I did because I really was like tuned in and like making sure like
No,
I
you
told
like
you,
Kingston Flemings, bro. I'll say that.
huh?
You like Kingston Flemings a lot.
Yeah, no, and then against all the comp that I'm picking up on, like Christian Anderson, we're gonna talk about later. He's been good against every team but Houston. Like you could, you know how you be looking up stats and looking up their past games when we're doing a
Yeah.
draft class for the like
Yeah.
consistency thing.
Yeah.
Consistently, he's been like 15 points every game, and then once he played Kingston Flemings, he had like 4. Like, come on, my boy, that's Kingston. That's all Kingston. I mean, I guess right here, yeah, Kingston Flemings is the pick. Yeah, who else would it be? I'm not taking no Dash here. I'm not taking LeBron or that point. Yeah, we going Kingston Flemings for the Nets at pick 5. Breakout. Oh, he's a freshman. Kingston
Yeah.
Flemings is a freshman.
You didn't know that?
Oh my goodness. And he's locking up second year players like that who've been consistent all year. Think about that. That's crazy. Right here for the Jazz. What we doing, man? They say that the Jazz have a severe need at point guard. Do you believe that?
They have either Keontae George, Walter Clayton, and Isaiah Collier. How to think they're perfect.
Yeah, so we could ignore this, right? Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. That means we could also ignore these numbers with Nate Ahmet as the 4th best player in this class, which is crazy.
Yes.
I'm thinking though, like
Nate Ahmet. You know what? I've seen Cody Williams play better this year in these last games. I've seen Ace Bailey turn it up. I think they trade this pick. I think they let. I would honestly let this team just develop. I would
and,
not touch it.
and that's exactly why I went with Isaiah Evans. I agree with you. Like with where they're at, how could Isaiah Evans hurt this team?
He's just a shooter.
How could he hurt them? I understand that this could be a high spot for Isaiah Evans, but like who do you think is the best shooter in the class?
It's either him or
Darren Peterson.
he's a great slasher, plays defense. He's not a star. He doesn't play like a star.
He's not a star. But like is this I think Kingston Flemings is that the end of the stars in the draft?
No, there's definitely more.
Who else is a star?
Potentials.
Who else has potential to be a star in your opinion?
Koa Pete plays like a star. I'll say that. He plays like a star. You can't deny that.
Koa Pete plays how Igor Neman should at the NBA. Like, you see where Koa Pete is. That's how like Igor Neman should be, but he's at point guard because he can't shoot, and they're trying to hide that. Koa Pete embraces it, and like he's in the dunker spot. Like I said, Igor Neman should be.
Igor Neman can shoot, man. He's shooting 40%.
Oh, how many attempts?
6.
You what? Oh wait, are you trolling.
I'm not. I swear to God.
Igor Deman is shooting 40% on 6 threes a game.
Yeah.
Holy.
He's shooting 40% from the field in general.
Yeah, but is he shooting? And he's shooting nothing but threes.
Yeah.
Oh man, Igor Deman's game has kind of changed. But at the same time, that's what I'm saying. Like I mean, look, him next to Kingston Flemings, if he's shooting threes like that, that all right. You're gonna have a shooting guard that can play make. What else will the Nets run at shooting guard? They don't like Cam Thomas. They're not paying him. What, they're gonna pay Cam Thomas all of a sudden?
No.
And then they got Kingston Flemings that could play defense. Or you look, Kingston, you could still keep running Drake Powell at the 2, but he's not been playing good. So like, like I just think the Nets are that team that should just go best player available, because Igor Deman is so versatile that he just need to play with whoever's the best player available. But right here, I'm kind of just went on about the Nets. You didn't even ask. The Jazz. Yeah, like I said, bro. I just go with bro. Who else do you think has potential to be a star?
I don't want them to get the star in this draft. Like,
Yeah, no, exactly. Isaiah.
So that'd be perfect.
Yeah. Isaiah Evans just come in there.
Isaiah Evans is the type of person that he could already help a winning team.
Exactly.
At this stage of his career.
Exactly. Imagine him on like the Bucks.
That's like AJ Green with like more
defense.
Yeah, and athleticism.
Exactly. So like no. Isaiah Evans, he's such a good shooter that he could turn into Ray Allen.
Honestly, he might become better than Ray Allen with that defense, bro.
So like, how could you hate taking this at 6?
Exactly. No, I agree with this.
Yeah. No.
I would just like, in my honest opinion, I just wish a contending team would kind of pick them up.
Yeah, but this could be what makes the Jazz like. He could be the glue. That's why, like
Like you remember our last mock draft I had him going to Portland.
Yeah, I would love. I agree with you. I'd love if a more contended team have him, but he's the type of guy. Soon as there's no, and yeah, like you have Keontae at the 1, a 40% 3-and-D at the 2, Ace Bailey at the 3, Larry Markkinen at 4, and Walker Kessler.
Hey, this Cody Williams, bro, he might actually turn out to be decent.
Coming off the bench.
Yeah, no. He's like, when they started him, like in these last few games, he's been averaging like 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Like he's been looking good.
Exactly. Get him a shooter, right? You get him a guy that can space out the court a little bit.
That's something. That's like I think his weakness. I think.
Yeah. No, exactly. I just think the Jazz need shooting, and they possibly just left the draft with Ray Allen, if he could become that. See what he becomes.
Yeah. Or he could just become Mike Miller with the defense.
Yeah, exactly. And exactly.
Yeah.
That's 6-7 for the Hornets. Where are you going?
Christianette.
Yeah.
It's either Christianette or Jaden Quaintance. And I want Miles Bridges to come off the bench. And I also love Kalkbrenner. So, Sinet. Yeah, no.
Well, what do you think about Koa Pete?
Would he fit this team? I don't think so. LaMelo is a better passer than Flemings, right?
Yes.
You said how Flemings sets up Sinet. That fit perfectly, would it not?
Nah, and then you got a center next to him. You got the guard,
a center that can shoot, duo. By the way.
And then you got that wing duo.
Like, yeah. No. Just cause they're the Hornets don't tell him to shoot, doesn't mean he can't shoot. He can definitely shoot.
And then you have Chris Sanak, who when he's on the bench could just run center. Also, Cole Pete can't do that. They don't
Exactly.
really have a backup center. Yeah, no, Chris Sanak is the way here. No, Chris Sanak, like you said, I don't feel right taking Kingston or him above Kingston Flemings, and just I don't. Kingston Fleming's the obvious.
It's understandable. It's understandable.
Yeah, and right here, dude, that's when I knew Isaiah Evans at pick 6 was the right pick, because I would have ran the card in here for the Bucks at pick 8.
Yeah.
But like right here, pick 8 for the Bucks. This is a fun world. I don't really know about this Braylon Mullins guy. Maybe that's who I was looking at, but like I don't know about him. Are you hip on Braylon Mullins?
Well, is he a Gator?
No, he's on the Mullins.
On the Mullins.
Yeah, the UConn.
No, I don't know actually.
Yeah, so it's like just saying Tyler. If he is a Tyler Hero, yeah, maybe I'd want that on the Bucks for real. But I haven't watched to like be the answer. You know what I mean?
What about LeBron? Or how do you say his name again?
Yeah, no. I be saying the same shit. No, I get you, LeBron, Larry Bird. Yeah, no, yeah, but
he might be.
They got you. What, Ryan Rollins at shooting guard?
Yeah, no, they've been playing Ryan Rollins as shooting guard this season a little bit.
Yeah. No, that's perfectly fine. He is a combo. And then you'd have a guard rotation of KPJ, Rollins, Gary, and Larry. Yeah, no, it's not bad at all, bro. You might be right, huh? And he could throw lobs to Giannis. What? He's a decent. No, he could pass. Okay. If we're going point guard for them, I mean, nah. He's the pick.
Or unless you want to go with the Luka guy.
If we're going point guard, I'm Darius a cuff, dude, isn't it?
What about the Luka guy?
That's who I did take for them in my mock. But it's like, how does he shoot from 3 again?
Check that real quick. I forgot his name.
Oh, he's a freshman?
Yeah.
What? Neoclis is a freshman? Dude, he was playing like overseas, huh?
Yeah. Like Luka.
Yeah. I mean, do you think that the Bucks selecting that pick 8 is crazy, by the way? Like, no way if they select that pick 8, Giannis is on the team anymore.
No, he can be on the team.
Yeah,
if they find a way to convince him, maybe.
You see, bro. Pick 8, no way Giannis on the team, bro. I don't know. But he's shooting 29% from 3 on 5 attempts. So even if Giannis was on the team, like I did look back at it, that is something I would change. I wouldn't want Neoclis next to Giannis. He's going the ball in his hands too much. His defense wasn't all that great. His shooting's looking sus. But
so you're saying a little bit of bust potential, you're saying?
Yeah, with Giannis, you just gotta go like Darius Cuff is balling in college, you know what I mean? Is Darius Cuff, yeah, like you said, one of the juniors. Christian Anderson. You don't know about him yet?
No, not really.
Yeah, look at that. 20 points, 8 assists, 4 rebounds.
Actually, I think I watched him.
Yeah, his only bad game this year was against, like I said, Kingston Flemings. Like this guy is awesome. He is so shifty. He was almost my favorite watch. He reminds me of Kyrie. Like he has Kyrie. Like he's just like, nah, you know.
Yeah, I feel you.
But with the Bucks, I mean, yeah, you probably go with LeBron, yeah, because he could also play defense. What do you think about Darius and Cuff defense?
When we watched him, we called him Brunson.
Yeah, and you're spitting. Yeah, nah, I'd take the more polished defender. So yeah, I like that. I like that. He's averaging 22 this year. Come on, yeah. No, I like that. I love that.
Dame with some
Nah,
defense.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Nah,
I know who you want to put in. I know who you want to pick. So
it ain't about who I want to pick. It's about who should go here. I
I
don't even
mean,
know who I want to take here no more.
that Dash Daniels dude looks good on this team.
Yeah, yeah, of course, that's what I want to do. But like, hold on.
They need a center. Yeah, there's this trade that I think was pretty interesting. Derek Lively for Benedict Mathurin.
Mm, mm.
And then you get Jaden Quaintance.
That'd be awesome, but I wouldn't pair that with Jaden Quaintance.
What do you mean?
I wouldn't pair it with Jaden Quaintance. I'd pair it with the Illinois guy.
Oh, really? This hot?
Yeah. AD have a stretch 5 next to him that could block shots. With Daniel Gafford
gonna be here though? That's the thing.
Benedict Mathurin will have it. You think Benedict Mathurin is gonna score the way he do without like his Miles Turner? You think Derek Lively? You think Gafford and Quaintance, and Anthony Davis spacing out the court is toxic?
Yeah. You're not wrong.
Nah, bro. Like that Ivich's guy, he could shoot. He could also help this team with their lack of guard play as a playmaking hub center.
Yeah, but he's not really that good of a defender, and
Yeah, but you got Anthony Davis on the team.
But
Yeah,
Davis gonna still be here though.
I mean, I kind of try to ignore that with the Giannis, but no, I hear you though. That is valid, but Anthony Davis has more of a reason to be here if they're picking high than Giannis does, because at least they'll have Kyrie back.
Yeah,
he could gaslight himself, like Anthony Davis, if they miss the playoffs this year, he could smack the table and say, Kyrie's back. The rookies coming in the year 2, that's generational. Klay Thompson looked good the end of the year, and we got a top 10 pick, bro. Whatever, bro. Fuck. Giannis with a top 10 pick missing the playoffs again. Like, nigga, I missed the playoffs the past 5 years with injuries, and we still here. You know what I mean? Like, Anthony Davis and Kyrie, it's a good question if they're going to be here still, but they have more of a reason than Giannis. That's all I know. So, like, after that little spiel I just went on, I mean, what would you do? Okay, Jaden, Dash, Neoclis.
Get Neoclis off the board.
What? So you draft? No, you can't draft Luka here. You can't.
No. No, I don't want him. No, definitely.
Oh yeah.
I can get him off the board. I don't want him.
So okay.
I want Cooper Flag to have the ball a little bit more.
Kai Jones at shooting guard. Is this real life?
I don't.
No. Yeah, no way. Like what is this app? So you're gonna have Klay Thompson here, Cooper Flag, Anthony Davis.
You might as well say Max Christie.
I mean, yeah, you're gonna have so you're gonna have a 3-and-D at shooting guard no matter what. You're gonna have Cooper Flag at small forward no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
What do you get next to Cooper Flag and the 3-and-D player?
Possibly more defense.
I mean, I Dash Daniels could be like a bench player, but like, is that really what you want here? Dude. This Mavericks pick is tough. Cocoa Pete, no. Jaden Quaintance, like,
I will say
Nah,
though, Toa Pete might go in the next 3 picks though, because he's the best player on the best team.
no, I hear you. No, 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 I hear you. Kareem Lopez, no, like this Braylon Mullins guy, I don't even really know his game. Like I told you, Tonde, like no. He- You know what? Yexel wouldn't be terrible here. Yeah, Yexel is like a strong power forward. He's 6'9", averages 7 boards. He could shoot a little bit, you know? Like he's a athletic rim molar. Look, some people probably think he's the best rebounder in the class. Oh wow, took it right out my mouth. I was gonna say like Kenneth Fareed. Like you just have Kenneth Fareed off the bench. Like he's a good defender, but at the same time, I like spacing. But no matter what, Yaxel could play defense, and then you'd have Anthony Davis run center on the bench. You have a center rotation of Anthony Davis, Gafford. You can still trade Lively in your world, but no matter what, Anthony Davis do got to play some center. They need a backup power forward, but they got PJ Washington though. This team, you know what it is, Drayden?
This team is weird.
This team is so good. They just need best player available. They got a lot out of Luka. No, they traded Luka. They got a lot of assets. That's what happens when you trade Luka. They got a lot of pieces on the board. Who's the best player on the board? I almost, you know what? I almost want to go Darius Cuff. You know why?
Okay.
We keep talking about what if Kyrie leave? What if Kyrie leave? Right? Well, what if he stay? You got Kyrie. You get D'Lo out of here. You get Darius Cuff off the bench, and then you have Nembhard as the third string, and then you have what Clay Christie at shooting guard. You have Cooper Flag, Nige, Caleb at small forward. You have Anthony Davis, PJ Washington at power forward. Gafford and Lively at center with Powell. He'll always be there. You might just go Darius Cuff. He almost the best player here too. He's the best player that could shoot the ball.
I'm gonna let you take this. I'm gonna let you take
I'm leaning towards look. I'm leaning towards Yaxel, but you haven't watched Yaxel. I don't think so. He's a senior too, though. He's a senior that could defend his ass off. You have Darius Cuff who could score the ball, and all these bigs. What they're missing is playmaking, dude. This team is missing playmaking. Well,
How
no,
about
when I watch Mavericks games, when I'm watching Mavericks games, they're missing playmaking the most.
that's why I think maybe the pick that you said first might be the most rational pick.
What?
The Illinois center.
But that's in a world though. We made that world up where they trade. That's no. Illinois Center is cool, but that's in a world where they trade Lively. They're not doing that in real life. This I would no if they trade Lively, that would be a cool pick. This guy I would take him soon, but I don't think here. Who do you think is a better player, him or Darius Cuff?
Darius Cuff.
So just let him come off the bench. This is about winning a championship. Like this team is old, and Darius Cuff he could help them win a championship, and Kyrie's so old and injury prone that he'd get a lot of opportunity too, and but he'd also get opportunity on a team that he knows his place at because look who's ahead of him. Like it's Kyrie. Like yeah, we're gonna come off like it ain't even gonna be too hard for him to understand. I like going Darius Cuff here. What you think?
Hey.
Huh?
Like I said, this is your call.
Yeah, no. I'd go with Darius Cuff here. No. He averages 20 and 6. Come off the bench is tough for him because but he's better than the other guy. Like I told you in the draft, I understand we got Kyrie, but you got to take what's best in front of you. Pick 10. What would you do for the Grizzlies?
What world are we living in? A world where Ja Morant leaves.
Try and live in the as real, like, try like with okay, with the Mavericks. What I did is I tried to live in as real of a world as I could. The Grizzlies are almost a team that need everything, though.
The Luka guy.
Really?
Running my shooting guard.
Why?
Playmaking next to Ja.
Nah, boy, this team, do they need shooting guard? They got Ty Jerome, Cam Spencer, Jalen Wells, KCP, Cedric Coward. This team just need best player available, bro. Like, what is the biggest hole on this team? Rebounding?
Fuck yeah. You have a team with Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, no, for sure. No, I hear you. But like, is this just where you take Kobe Pete? You said that he's the best player on the best team.
Yeah, but would he fit on this team?
Zach Edey, Jaren Jackson, like you're half right.
Hey,
Huh?
you know what? Yes, might be a
Yes,
little bit too hot.
I,
But my boy a dog.
Yesufu. Do you think he's the best player like left on the board?
No,
Who do you think is the best player?
but he's arguably the best defender.
Who do you think is the best player here?
Honestly, don't know.
That's crazy. Like, I hear what you say. Like, is this team gonna have a Ja Morant? Because like Christian Anderson on this team almost fits more than Ja Morant, dude. Okay, so Christian Anderson, I told you, like, I think he played like Kyrie, bro. What do you think about like a Bennett? Do you think Bennett is better than Tunde?
Who?
Bennett.
Yeah, then who?
Tunde. Yesufu?
Yeah. Nah.
You think Yesufu is better than Bennett?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. So you think Yesufu is better than Bennett? Okay.
I'll tell you, I like Bennett. Not Bennett. I
No.
like Yesufu a lot.
And I know you like Bennett too. So no. That's kind of why I'm like respecting it. I like
Bennett is a
Christian.
traditional point guard. This Bennett is Fred VanVleet, and I like that.
Exactly. No, exactly. Christian
But like
Anderson.
Yesufu is the type of guy. He, like I said, he's like a good defender, but he could develop that offensive, offensive motor, just offense. Like, look what he's averaging right now. He's averaging good stats.
Yeah.
He's averaging like 18.
Look at what Texas Tech point guard doing. He's shooting 38% from 3.
Okay.
And that was
That's
year.
last year.
Exactly. This year he's at 45.
Damn.
On 20 points. 8 assists. Nah, this guy is a problem. It's just that would he fit next to that's your Ja Morant question. Like, is Ja Morant gonna be on the team? I mean, even if Ja Morant's on the team, do they need a backup point guard?
Ty Jerome.
Scottie Pippen. They don't really need it, but like Ja Morant's always out, and he's him or Yesufu looking like the best player available. And I feel like the Grizzlies got a lot of players like Yesufu. They got KCP, that's one.
Yeah, but he's probably gonna leave this year.
They got Cedric Coward, that's 2. I mean, they got Jalen Wells. Like, they got a bunch of players that okay, they're not like Yesufu. I mean, maybe you just do take Yesufu. I might just go with your call on Yesufu because in a world that Ja Morant is,
you could also play Anderson at shooting guard.
He's 6'3" though.
Kyrie's 6'2".
Anderson is better than Yesufu. Or Yesufu's no. They're on like the same level of playing talent. I'll say that. Anderson though is like more of your bag talk, He's bag talk. He's efficient bag talk. Like, how could you hate efficient bag talk?
Yeah.
Like he's efficient and he moving like Kyrie efficiently. Like John Morant's time is up soon. Yaxel is cool too, but like, do you
Yeah,
think?
actually, XL might be the pick.
What do you think about Yasafu next to Edie and Jaren Jackson long term?
That's the thing. I don't know if his jump shot's like legit,
Yeah,
legit.
exactly. No, that what I'm feeling too, bro. No, not. It's like this Braylon Mullins guy. The Grizzlies don't need no more 3-and-D wings. They got so many of them.
Yeah. No. Now that I think about it, Yexel might be the pick, bro. Just because of that rebounding, bro.
Yeah, but like, no, it's not crazy. But like he's like Brandon Clark, Okay, Excel fits more, but what is the future? Like, I hear you.
It's either him
Or Kristen
or
Anderson.
Chris. Yeah.
I'm almost cool with leaning towards the XL. He fits this team, but like, even though he fits, no, you know why you gotta go Kristen Anderson?
Why?
They do the same thing. They come off the bench. Like, like he literally getting Xavier Tillman comps. Like, just take the guy compared to Kyrie to come off the bench. Just take the better guy. If they're both gonna come off the bench,
I was gonna say that too.
Yeah, wait, nah, I'm going Kristen Anderson here. Nah, he's been awesome for Texas Tech, dude. Awesome. Well, okay, before I press it, what about Ivovich? He almost solves all the problems. The playmaking.
I feel like Zach Edey is a better player, and I don't want to
That's
take
why
that away
he
from him.
obviously come off the bench. But when Zach Edey's hurt, he'd be next to Jaren. Like he'd be
I'm gonna give this year a call again.
No, but check me out. No, check me out. No, we talking this one out because all of these guys would be bench players.
Exactly. This team is a playoff team, playing team.
So which bench player or what? Okay, Chris. Okay, so you don't know between Chris Anderson, Yaxel, and the Illinois center. Are you basically asking me who's the best player?
Yeah,
Christian Anderson.
All right.
No, Christian Anderson been awesome, and especially with all. If you're gonna get a bench player, maybe he can answer your future point guard problems, right?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, right here we're gonna have a fun pick, huh? Pick 11. We got the OKC Thunder, maybe coming off of a championship.
You know who I marked to come to this to go to this pick?
What's up?
Yes, a fool, my boy.
Yes, a fool. I mean, why would you do that?
Lou Dort is probably getting let go.
Why?
Because contracts. Because they're not trying to waste so much money. It's either that or Jaden Quaintance.
I'm leaning towards Jaden Quaintance. I think you let go of Isaiah Hartenstein. I think Hartenstein is easier to replace than Dort. But you almost have your Dort replacement already in Wallace. But like, if
Dort,
Dort
is also kind of like a key piece to this team.
Yeah. He's like almost the leader too. Like he's been there.
Udonis has him, kind of.
Yeah, he's been there the whole time. If I'm the Thunder, you know what I would do?
What?
I'm leaving this draft with 2 bigs because you gotta remember they gotta fight through Jokic.
I mean, they have Thomas Sober.
Oh yeah. So
and I liked him. I liked him a lot in college.
We did. Yeah, I even called that draft pick out because I thought they needed center play. So that means they thought they needed center play, in the
And
center.
this was this the year? Wait, was this before or after signing Hartenstein?
This was this offseason. That was this offseason.
All right. So, oh yeah, Hartenstein was already on the
Me and you
team.
were. Yeah. No, that was this offseason.
Yeah, this is when we met.
So that's what I'm thinking. Like, is Ivic? No, he wouldn't be bad here, bro. But like,
I
if
feel like
you,
Jaden would fit more.
I feel like maybe you could lead a draft with both.
Yeah,
Um,
that's what I'm thinking.
what about okay.
How about Native Man? Perfect.
Nah. I think right if you go native man that at that point this team could go like Cole Pete. No?
Yeah, but like
What about Cole
maybe
Pete? What about Cole Pete?
nah.
Put Chet at center? Could Cole Pete be chilling at like the dunker spot? And then he go at you're telling me that Cole Pete don't be playing defense? Cole Pete plays defense. Am I tripping?
He could. I ain't watching like that though. Like
I
crazy.
think that Cole Pete is like a physical defender. Like,
And that's what OKC is.
I think, like he could almost mold into the bigger Lou Dort while Cason Wallace just becomes Lou Dort, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Cole Pete, Jaden Quaintance, your call.
Wait, what was the thing again? I forgot my bad.
Jaden Quaintance or Cole Pete?
Okay. Cole Pete. Let's go.
Yeah, has Jaden Quaintance been healthy this year?
He's played.
But how many games?
He just came back a few weeks ago from the torn ACL.
Yeah, I stay away from players like that, man. Yeah, Cole Pete and not Cole Pete the poop. Yeah, not Cole Pete. Big, strong, physical, and just keep that D going.
Loki,
What's up?
Jaden Quaintance or Dame Sar
For who?
for Spurs. I
Spurs.
seen that. The more backup that you get, Wemby, the better, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, 1000%. I do 1000% agree with that.
This could be like a Gortat and Dwight Howard scenario, where Gortat was good enough to be a starter, but came off the bench for one of the best center in the league. You know.
Wait, say that again. And Gortat and who?
Gortat and Dwight Howard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like this could be that scenario.
They got Luke Cornett on a 4-year deal though, so like they have one for sure.
But Luke Cornett is old. They could trade him.
No. I think Luke Cornett is just your plan C, you know,
or that too. And then like trade Kelly.
Plan B. No, Kelly's on an expiring deal right now. In real life, he's plan C, and Wemby's plan A, and Luke is plan B.
Yeah.
But next year, you're saying Wemby's plan A. Let's draft plan B and turn Luke Cornett into plan C. I don't hate that. What about Yaxel? Ooh, Ade Mare is like crazy.
Cole Pete would have been kind of good in this pick. Like they don't have a power forward.
That's what I'm telling you, and that's exactly why like the OKC Thunder and Spurs that they're going to be fighting against each other, and they're not going to want each other to have a player that can help out. Like Excel would have more problems against the Thunder and Cole Pete because or actually no, I'm yapping right there. Excel is literally the perfect like equalizer to Cole Pete. I mean, what? Who else? Tonde? No, you got too many of those, right?
Yeah, no, yeah. I think Excel is the pick.
I think that I've realized the Spurs don't
or
like
Thomas Hughes from the Gators. The Gators do.
Well, talk to me about him. He's a player I haven't got to yet.
He's decently athletic. Can he plays in the paint. He does do actually pick and rolls. He moves. He moves.
He does pick and rolls.
Yeah.
I think that's Wemby's biggest weakness. I don't think he can set screens.
I mean, he's what, barely like strong.
Yeah, so like you got a guy that could shoot, play big a little bit, like you said. Thomas Hogg is the pick. I haven't watched them yet, but Gators have been balling, and I was like kind of going through them. I'm like, who is it on the Gators that's doing this? You feel me?
You know, my
It,
boy, my boy Isaiah. You know, he gets some reps in. He gets some over the top. I'm gonna
yeah,
say that.
shout out to Isaiah, but like you telling me that Thomas Hogg is like Dorian Finney-Smith?
Yeah, and a more athletic Dorian Finney-Smith.
Then you draft him here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I like that. I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna.
It's either that or Jaden Quaintance, but I want to go for like the bigger issue, and that's him.
Yeah, no, and then he could shoot a little bit. I agree with you. We'll go with that. Pick 13 for the Portland Trailblazers.
They also need a power forward.
I mean, you could throw Denny there. They need like they need a
They're
big.
playing Tamari. I think Yexel's the pick. To be honest.
Oh, you keep bringing up his name. Jeremy Grant is almost a, but I just think he got like something like not bust potential, but like but like we're also at like what, pick 13. It's not crazy. Who else would be above Excel though? Because that other center that's kind of contradicting next to Klingon. That Jada Quainton's pick is also contradicting. I took Darius Acuff in my mock for them, and he's not here. And even Darius Acuff was just like a
weird pick.
Yeah, no, Yaxel is the best fit for sure. He's almost looking like the move, but is he the best player here? Is Nate
Is he
Ahmed
what?
better, is Nate Ahmed better than Yaxel? The fact that it's a question, I almost agree to.
Hang on.
So,
You cut up like crazy. I'm sorry.
I'm asking you, is Nate Ahmed better than Yaxel?
Maybe.
Yeah, you haven't really watched Yaxel yet, right?
Yeah, but yeah.
No, we're only on the second one. We're only on the second one. No, yeah, this is our second mock draft. That's why it's a series. This guy out of yes, the Huskies, 20 and 10, at power forward. Like I'm pretty sure he can shoot too. I almost want to go.
Have you watched
very
him?
little. Nah, I lied. Very little jump shot threat. But I mean, 20.
That's why I want to go EXL because you've seen him.
Yeah, but I seen him, and I don't think he's better than Ade Mary. I don't think he's better than their center. I think this team is revolved around, or what?
There's too many centers on this team, though.
11 and 7, 14, and but like, you feel me? I think Michigan they have a senior and a junior that are 6'9", 7'3", averaging 15 boards a game as a duo. Like Michigan is a grown man team. Like Yaxel, he's playing grown man ball. He's about to be a little man in the NBA.
Yeah.
He's like those guys that thrive a lot off of their strength and stuff in college ball. I tend to like be a little bit more aware on him, but he could also play defense. I don't know if this Haynes guy played defense.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, he could also play defense. So, I mean, the XL here isn't terrible. No. They're super high on Excel though. 15. It's not terrible though. We'll go Excel here. Fuck it. Yeah. Excel. 15 to the Blazers. He's a hustle player though. 14 to the Bulls. What are we doing?
Yesufu?
Who?
Oh no, Yesufu. Never mind. Not Yesufu. Jaden.
Yeah, I think this is what I did in my mock also. You go
With
center here.
confidence.
Yeah, you might just go get hit. Yeah. If Jada can stay healthy, this is the team for him. Ade Mary. It's just literally could Jaden stay healthy? Because he's gonna come in there, play defense, and then maybe you go another big in later on, you know? Yeah. Jaden Quayton's 5 points though, 5 rebounds. But it's because he's coming off a torn ACL. Bulls get somebody coming off a torn ACL that, could have gone higher. And I guess we're only doing 14 picks. You got lucky, Drayden. I almost tried to trap you into a whole first round, but we only did 14 picks. Next time I gotta be better and pick a whole first round. But hey,
who's the next pick?
Who had the next pick?
Yeah.
That just threw me off that it's only the lottery, but that was probably better for us either way. I don't even know who the next pick was. I think it was it says that it could have been the Heat or the Hawks.
If the Heat got Yesufu, bro, he is becoming Dwayne Wade.
No, Yesufu on the Heat will be cool. Yeah, but at that point, we'd have like Nate Ament on the board.
Yeah.
That Haynes Steinbach guy isn't. That's somebody I gotta watch again, or I gotta get more into. Haynes Steinbach, he's averaging AJ DeBanza numbers, and they said that he can't shoot. But Thomas Hogg, that is somebody who you enlightened me about today, though. I'll say that Thomas Hogg is somebody I gotta get tuned in. Gators football. I mean Gators basketball. I said football. That's crazy. Yeah, it's time to go for real, I guess. Thank you everybody for tuning in to another episode of Up the Score Show. Have a nice day and God bless.